Hi, I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I'd really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today we're discussing part of the SIHH class of 2010. This is the Jaeger LeCoultre Master Chronograph. 40mm in stainless steel, the timepiece features a JLC manufacturer caliber inside, and externally easy to wear at 12.6mm thick. It's only a little bit thicker by about 0.4 of a millimeter than a Rolex Daytona. From lug to lug, the watch has both a pleasing shape and a universal size, as it measures 47.9mm from lug to lug across my 16cm circumference wrist, so the watch wears easily. You can see that the downturn of the lugs means it also looks right, even if you have a smaller wrist. It doesn't flare out stridently. A modern watch, it features a 21mm spacing between the lugs, and as you can see, the watch is equipped with a high-grade JLC factory strap. None of the apertures are gouged. You will be the first to sail with this ship. The clasp is a full deployant clasp, and as you can see, it is double deployant in stainless steel to match the case. It has a nice profile on its underside that's cupped to match the arc of your wrist. Close it up and it offers substantial insurance against droppage while donning or removing it bedside. The strap is medium rectangular scale alligator leather in black with a gloss finish, a monotone stitch and a folded edge, and it is bolstered, so it has a little bit of volume and body. You can see that JLC opted for semi-curved spring bars so that the lugs could be drilled relatively close to the case, which is excellent for fit on a small wrist, and that would allow them to be drilled close without impeding the motion of the strap. The case band is simple. The only real details in profile are the high polished side, the junction with the bezel, and then there's a little bit of a transitional bevel on the edge of the lugs. Turn it all over, you can see vintage inspired rectangular pushers and a Jaeger LeCoultre logo crown. Conical bezel, all of high polish, and then we get to the dial, which is a silver sunburst, and it features sunken registers that actually feature a double sync, as their centers are deeper than their scale tracks. Outboard, an unusual choice for a sporting chronograph, and this one, rather than a tachymeter, features a pulsation scale on the dial, and scales on the dial are generally a nod to chronographs of the 1940s and 1950s. The pulsation scale, of course, to be used in conjunction with the chronograph and a human pulse to gauge the 1-minute pulse rate of a patient. At center, a detail that I happen to love, a beautiful blued counterweighted Lancet style seconds hand, and rather than the heavier and, in my opinion, somewhat ungainly Dauphine hands, we have pinched Alpha style hands. Blue registers for the chronograph. You can see chronograph seconds, minutes, and hours feature blued hands, and then there are applique dart style diamond polished indices for the hours with Arabic numeral 12 up at the top of the dial. Underneath the case back, JLC caliber 751A 41 joules automatic winding 28/8 beat rate, stop seconds, quickset date, twin mainspring barrels, so the movement is able to maintain its amplitude after 24 or even 48 hours because there's very even torque release from the barrels. That's the advantage of two barrels. They also endow the watch with a superior 65-hour power reserve, all of that water resistant down to 50 meters, which is solidly more than you expect for a casual all-around chronograph. The movement features unidirectional winding, which is more efficient than bidirectional, as well as ceramic rotor bearings, which are both more efficient than lubricated steel and sealed for life for minimal maintenance. The architecture of the balance is free sprung with a hairspring that is laser welded at both the stud and the collet for additional security against shock-induced displacement. Of course, you feature both a vertical clutch and a column wheel, the vertical clutch allowing the chronograph to start without any jump or stagger and to run continuously with no additional wear and tear to the movement. The column wheel providing a positive feel and sound as you actuate the chronograph. It's not duff the way many cam actuated chronographs can be. It feels sharp and positive the way a luxury chronograph should. You can see this 40mm stainless steel Jaeger LeCoultre Master Chronograph and make it yours on the Watchbox. Jaeger LeCoultre Master Chronograph by night, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and the two hands.